These turbo cans ruined my truck. I gotta sand all this off now. We are back on the 55 Ford lifted rat rod truck, and in this video we get all of our lights done, we get the front end installed, we also sand a bunch of our spray paint off and get our patina looking perfect. Let's go!
How that sound? Yeah, that sound good. Tell them bring it down. Like the Wendy's in your town. Don't forget the dollar sign. How that sound? Yeah, that sound good. Tell them get in line.
We are back on the budget build lifted four-wheel drive rat rod. And in this video, we're going to get the rest of the body panels put on. We are also going to finally address why the hell I spray painted this truck black. I did that so that where our patina would match. We're going to come in here and start sanding some of this black off so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. I've had hundreds of comments of people saying, you ruined perfect patina and you're a butcher and yada, yada, yada. I completely understand. You think that's, what it is, but it's not. I just wanted the black down so that everything would kind of match whenever we start sanding it back off. So we're going to start doing some of the body panels first, and then we'll probably, actually, you know what I'm going to do? I take it back. I'm going to go ahead and start sanding some of it so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Then we'll go ahead and start getting some of the body panels on, and then we'll continue sanding it. So yeah, let's sand some shit just so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. Working back. And now one cool thing you can do whenever you're doing this is change up your grit. Right now I'm doing 320 wet. You can throw like 120 on there and really get some deep scratches. It really kind of sells the patina a lot, but that is exactly what I want on the whole truck. And like I said, if you didn't hear it in one of the other videos, the reason I did this was because that fender over there was bare metal. This truck was bare metal. The roof was red. The rest of the truck was blue. One of the doors was blue. The other door was white. So none of it matched, which is okay. There's no rule to it when it comes to patina, but I just like it to match a little bit. So now everything's going to be black with like blue patina underneath. And we might end up going back in there with like some brown primer, kind of like how we did with the Rat Porsche. But yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. I wanted it to look like every single part was from this truck, and it's just sat outside for 50 years. So I'm gonna sand a little bit more, and then we are gonna start installing our grill, our front valance, and then our front bumper. I don't know if that's a front bumper or the rear bumper, but we'll get it installed. But let's sand some more for now. Check it out. I really like where we're at. Still need to do a little bit more work. My little piece of shit electric sander has had better days. I've been throwing that thing around for a couple years. It also gets wet all the time. So we need to get a new sander. I also need some different sandpaper and probably going to get some red primer. But that is not a bad start at all right there. I kind of like it. And on some of these spots, I went all the way down to bare metal. So those will actually come back with just a little bit of rust. Not enough rust to like hurt the panel, but enough to kind of give it some brown in there. That's not a bad stopping point, but I really want to get this grill on here and then my front valance and all that stuff, because really it's about all that's left to be put on the truck, and then she's basically done. I got the headlights in already. Tail lights should be here in the next day or two. Let's throw some of this shit on real quick. Holy crap, this thing took forever. It's just in a bind, it's rusty, all that. I had to cut a bunch of it away because it was hitting the frame, but finally got the valance mounted. What I'm gonna do now is start going through the wiring to see if these wires still work for my headlights. They technically should, but I don't know, I haven't tested them yet, so that's what we're gonna do now. But she's starting to look like something. Check it out. I got my wires all ran behind it. It's looking good. All of the mounts where this grill mounts to is just rusted all to shit. None of it is very good. I went ahead and just tack welded it to that back panel. It looks okay. It's straight. It's gonna be fine, but like, just kind of like everything on this truck, instead of bolting it on like it should be, it is now welded, that's fine. It's a rat rod. It's just not really the greatest way to do it. It does not look bad at all. I'm gonna start getting my headlights wired in now, and yeah, it ain't too bad. I think I'm going to paint this grill silver. I had a rendering made the other day, which is going to be for the stickers. We're hoping to do the giveaway probably on the next video, so next week. Here's what the stickers look like. And on the rendering, the grill, he made it silver. He was just doing that. I didn't tell him to, but I actually kind of like the looks of it. So I'm going to probably get some silver rattle can that will spray it and kind of age it a little bit. I'm not trying to make it look chrome or new or anything, but I think it'll look kind of nice. But yeah, let's get these damn headlights in. I originally was just going to kind of figure out where the headlights needed to be and then stop and whatever. I just got on a roll, started welding, starting to get shit mounted, and yeah, it's not looking too bad now. I'm so stupid sometimes that it's quite painful. I wired up the passenger side headlight, got it all done. It would not work. Brought out the ohm meter, brought out my voltmeter, was just trying to figure out what the hell was going on. Could not figure it out. Spent probably almost 2 hours, hour and a half at least. And I was like, what is going on? I just realized that I had these two wires undone on the driver's side. The way the headlight system works, everything runs to the driver's side and then it just, for your passenger headlight, it just runs over. So it was literally just two wires I undid 2 hours ago and I completely forgot about. I'm stupid. But the headlights should be done in the next video, hopefully.
Turn up. You better be there when I shake. Watch me rocking if I can't stop.
All right, check it out.
If I should fall, just go ahead. Go and catch me, baby.
Oh, that took entirely too long. We got brights too, baby. She's moving along, baby. She is moving along. Don't look half bad either. We definitely need to paint that silver, though. I think silver will make it look really, really good. I think I'm gonna sand a little bit more and probably call this a day. We're putting a bunch of hours in this thing, but I'm trying to get it done. Glass will be here next week. Hopefully we'll be able to button up the rest of the stuff we gotta do next week and start our giveaway on her. But yeah, for now, let's sand some shit. Check it out. Oh, it's starting to look good. Oh, that's exactly what I wanted right there. We'll obviously clear coat this whenever we get it all the way done, so it'll kind of have a little bit of shine to it. That is really nice. I love it. That's how you fix, you know, whenever you spray paint your truck and you really probably shouldn't have. All right, I'm done for the day. That's another long ass day. That shit gets everywhere too.
The next day.
It's the next day, and a couple of the spots that I sanded down to bare metal are actually got a little bit of surface rust, which is exactly what I wanted. That's kind of the reason you sand a little too hard in some spots. I also got the paint for the front valence and also the grill. So I'm gonna go ahead and get those taped off. And then the goal for this video, I have like 8 hours today, and then I got to get this footage to Richard or he'll start crying like a baby. You know, he'll start crying and oh, yeah, it's late and can't get the video done. He'll get the video done whenever I get the video to him. Sorry, that was a tangent. Anyways, the goal is to get the body all the way done, get it all sanded down, and then put a nice clear coat on it. From my guys, Patina, they always hook me up with this wipe-on clear coat. I love it. They have a matte and a gloss. I'm going to go with a matte. I think it'll really match the patina part I'm going for, the like faded look. And the taillights came in. So I have a bunch of shit I'm going to try and get done, and then we're going to call this a video, but I would like to get the taillights in. That way all my lights are done, grill painted, everything sanded down and clear coated. So I'm going to stop rambling and get to work. I think I'm going to paint the grill first, so let's tape it off. Okay, I got the lights taped off. I was going to start painting the lower valence, and then I realized I'm going to be in here the rest of the day. I don't really want to smell the paint fumes very badly. So I'm going to start on the taillights. These should, quotation marks, bolt right up, but nothing ever bolts right up like it should. So I'm going to take whatever these are. These are actually your stock 53 to 55 Ford taillights. We'll get those in there. I should have the wiring. Yep. Wiring is already there that it's cut, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal, but the headlights shouldn't have been that big of a deal, and that ended up taking a lot more time than it should have. So anyways, I'm going to pivot. I think I'm going to do the taillights, get those working, and then I'll get this welded up and grinded, and then we'll start painting and sanding. And then if it stinks, who cares, because it'll be the end of the day. Check them out. check the video. I can't see. Okay, I can't tell if they're working. I'm gonna have to start it up. There we go. The lights are done, baby. Sweet. Let's get to sanding. Okay. Went ahead, threw some black paint on the valence real quick, welded and grinded down the fenders. They definitely ain't perfect, but it's gonna work for now. Now, I figured I'd go ahead and paint this. While this is drying, I can keep sanding. Oh, that's not bad at all.
You better grab that tambourine. Bring the bass, we might be wicked.
Okay, cool. The only reason I didn't tape off this bottom valance is because we're going to end up sanding it down a little bit more anyway. And I'll probably end up sanding this grill just a little bit. I'm certainly not trying to pull off a perfect grill. Ooh, that don't look too bad. All right, time to sand. Check it out, I got all the sanding done. I really like the finish where it's at right now. It looks nice patina, pretty much how I want it, but just a little bit cleaned up. Everything matches is what I wanted more than anything. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go ahead and get this all cleaned up really well. Wipe it down, you wanna make sure it's really clean before you do the wipe on clear coat, because since you're wiping it, you can actually pull stuff off. So I need to get that real clean. Also, got the windshield and back glass in. Also have the rubber to get it installed. We're not gonna have time for that this week, obviously, because I gotta get this video done for Richard so we can upload it on Friday. We are definitely gonna do that on the next video, and on the next video, we're gonna go ahead and get started with the giveaway. If you've never done one of my giveaways before, I'll go over all that with you on the next video on this truck, so it'll be the next Friday. But for now, let's get her all wiped down and then we'll clear it. It does not get much easier than their wipe on clear coat. Check it out. Just like that. You can also spray it. It obviously looks better sprayed, but if you're going for like the patina look, I kind of like it. Every now and then you get a little streak mark in it, just gives a little bit of care. Flat clear, this isn't gloss clear, so it doesn't have a ton of shine to it, which is exactly what I want. Gloss clear over patina looks good too, but the matte just is perfect. Let's finish her up. Check it out. This is exactly what I wanted. I need to do another coat in a couple spots because I can still see the streaks, but I mean, I really, really like it. I tried to wipe it on the running boards. They're so rusty that I couldn't wipe it. So I'm going to go ahead and just get some spray clear and spray clear those. I got a couple of little spots that I didn't like the way I wiped out that I'm going to go ahead and re-clear too. But I mean, that's a pretty cool looking truck. I really like it a lot. A lot of people thought I just ruined this truck completely whenever I spray painted the black. They didn't realize that there was a method to the madness. And this is exactly what I wanted. The bed was red with some blue on top. You can see it was mostly red, and then somebody added blue later. And then the tailgate was yellow. So there's a reason, you know, obviously it's not the end of the world. It's patina. It can be different colors. I just am not a big fan of it. When you'll have like a blue truck and then a bright red door, it just kind of drives me crazy. So somebody before me had sanded it down a little bit and tried to kind of do their own blue on top. It didn't work out as well. So I thought it was easiest, put black all over the top of it, sand it down, and then just kind of bring out some of those colors. That is exactly what I wanted. I'm really, really happy with it. Like I said, I still have some stuff I need to do. Also, I'm going to get some undercoating, shoot undercoating up under all that so it's nice and not shitty looking like my frame. I want that all to be black, so we're going to knock all that out in the next episode. The next episode, we're going to button up everything else. Get the glass installed, do the undercoating, clear the stuff that needs done, finish up our seat mounts, and then we're going to go ahead, put a piece of metal over this dash, try and make it as best looking as we can. It's never going to be great. If this was me, I definitely wouldn't have had this giant gap here. I would have pushed the dash up there some more, but it is what it is. I'll fill this in with metal, and we'll try to make it look okay. And then we'll do a giveaway on her. I'm so happy. I mean, I don't know what you can see on camera. It looks a little too dark on camera. What we'll do in the next video too, I'll take it outside and get it out in the sun. But I mean, the grill shit just looks great. Dude, I just looked at this. I also forgot I have a rear bumper to put on. And I got some center caps. They should be here in the next couple days, so we'll have those on in the next video too. But I got some chrome center caps that should really set off those steelies a little bit, kind of break up all the black. I'm happy. I mean, this thing is looking great. I know I probably said that 3 times, but I'm just really happy. We've only been working on this thing for like a month. I think in the next video, whenever we get the glass in and start finishing up the dash, it's really gonna just push it over the top. So we will be doing a giveaway on this one. I will go through all the details in the next video, just in case you haven't seen them. So stay tuned for next Friday's upload, because it'll have all that information. And we should be buttoning up everything we have left to do the next video. So if you aren't already subscribed, hit that button now. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, comment, all the good stuff they tell you at the end of videos. Check out some more of my other videos. Peace, love you.